Intriguing, or what's more real? The world of exotic dancing or pro wrestling? I don't know.
What's more real?
Yeah, what's more real? What's more fake?
I don't even know.
Lacey Rain is sitting next to me. She's in studio. She's at Blush all week long. Normally I'd say weekend, but all week long.
All week.
Celebrating. You can celebrate America with Lacey.
You can.
9th Street downtown. Everybody ends up at Blush. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. This is her second time she's been here with her new boobs. They're not really new anymore at this point, so.
They're still new. I got them in November. They're not even a year old.
Yeah, that's
are you
true.
fixing me?
Yeah, you had hair coming over this way. I was just trying to fix you. You're good.
Right.
I know. You see,
they're not even a year old.
I talk about her boobs, and then all you hear on her end of it is, "Are you fixing me?" So if you watch the web stream, you have full context of things. Or of course, you can subscribe to the Triple Live Radio YouTube page, and you can see her in live and living color. How you been?
I've been good.
Blonde still?
I know, and I know it upsets you.
Well, here we've gone through this, and I faulted on this today earlier. I was
North Carolina. What was it that you said to me last time? North Carolina hockey team, Hurricanes, something like that.
Oh well,
their color was red.
Carolina Hurricanes. Yeah, it was just one of those things where I was, as we led into the wrestling show, I was sitting here with the 3 other guys, and they're like, "Oh, what's come up today?" And I was like, "Well, I'm talking wrestling. I got Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I got the Hurricane. I got Lacey Rain. You know, I have to."
Why? Why can't I'm still the Hurricane?
I know, but the red hair to me is the Hurricane. This is like blonde bombshell to me.
I know. Now I'm Pam Anderson.
No, you are Pam Anderson.
The original Hurricane.
Yeah. Well said. So at Blush, up for Entertainer of the Year, ED. Is it the ED Awards or just ED Awards?
The ED Awards.
The the Awards.com. You can vote for Lacey. You can also vote for Blush, I believe, is up for Feature Club, correct?
You guys are. I voted.
I will vote as soon as we get off here. Actually, I'll do it on my phone before I
you can register.
Before I sign off.
Register and vote.
So career is going well, obviously.
It is. I have been so busy. I feel like an actual hurricane. Like I'm just spiraling around and I don't really know where I am or what's going on anymore. But it's been really great. My agents have been taking care of me, and as usual, you guys and a lot of clubs out there are having me back and kind of squabbling for some booking dates throughout the rest of the year. So it's great, and I feel really blessed to be as busy as I am.
So what's the since I last saw you in November, what's been? Give me the evolve. Give me what's growing in the career. What's adding to the legacy? Where are we going?
What's actually pretty funny is I went down to a club that had Googled my name and they advertised me as a WWE diva.
Are you kidding me?
I know.
Wait, is that where Simone got the belt from?
No, that's something different.
Okay.
Planet Platypus Radio made Simone the Planet's champ.
Okay.
And they were gonna do a whole thing where I challenged her, and that was something different. No, but I guess somebody Googled my name and went like 8 pages back and found a wrestling duo from Minnesota from like the early 2000s named Lacey and Rain.
Lacey Von Erica Madison Rain, probably.
I don't know.
That would.
I don't know.
I think that would probably be it, and that's actually funny. Well, I guess that makes sense because they would. Well, not really that makes sense, but I guess I could understand it because they would Google that, and then, especially if you could then go to YouTube, there's a million interviews with you and I, but I have WWE tagged with most of the stuff on me. So
maybe that is how that happened, because then I walk in and they're playing all of these wrestling videos of these 2 girls, which I want to just say, like, there's me with my. And then there's these 2 girls like throwing each other around, and they're like, "Which one's you?" And I'm like, "Oh."
I wish you would have told me this before you came in, because I would, from now on, I would run with just billing you as a.
Oh my
not
God,
as a WWE diva, because that would be, but I would just run with just acting like you have this whole other life that you don't have.
I know, right? Well, and here's the thing is, like, they were already advertising so much that I kind of just like went with it because I didn't want to upset anyone. But I'm waiting for some like hardcore fan to come in and call my crap. You know what I mean? I'm like.
I felt the same way. I was in Rome last November. I was in Rome, Georgia, in fact, and I was the only one down there for a giant wrestling show. Like Ric Flair and Scott Hall and all these names are down there, and I'm managing a friend of mine who's also on the card. And before that, they have a fan fest, and they kept advertising me on the website. I don't know where they got this. That this picture of me, which is the right picture, and they have like. Writer for WWE Magazine, and I'm like, I don't write for WWE's mag. Like I write for Bleacher Report and everybody else, but I don't know where you got this. And I kept sending emails. I was like, why are you guys doing this?
That's
And they
so
never,
funny, isn't it?
They never changed it. And at that point, I felt like well, shit, they already have these flyers, and I don't know.
Some of the features, the other girls, we end up in places, and you don't always have necessarily the best people that are doing the research on you, or they don't at all, and they just make stuff up. That's always great. You know, Simone's been billed as the national pole phenomenon. She's like, I know one trick.
I know one trick.
Yes. She actually knows more, but, you know, not a pole phenomenon. You know, I'm a wrestling diva. And
I don't know if I've ever asked you this. When you go on stage, when you choreograph a routine, so to speak, do you, is it like a quarterback in plays? Like, do you have, like, how does it work in your head? Like, do you think it out, or do you just kind of go with the feel of the music, or how do you do that? Walk me through the pole dance.
Well, pole dance or just regular shows?
Well, let's do pole dance first. Give me like a.
I have a set, you know, list of moves. Like I'll say like 3 to 6 trick combos that I can put in anywhere.
Okay.
You know, so and it kind of makes me lazy after a time, because, you know, if I do like a Scorpio on the pole, which is just a leg hold, I'm almost always going to end up in an armpit hold and side hold, like out of it. You know what I mean? Like,
this is why they booked you as a wrestler. You are speaking just like a wrestler. I'm dead serious. You are speaking just like a wrestler would, because.
Well, it's the same athleticism, you know.
Yeah, it's like
the same.
But you have like
concept.
you have your spots you'd use at different points in the match. In your case, the dance or the show.
I mean, I could put them in wherever, but if you see me, you know, in an elbow lock, I'm gonna end up in an extended butterfly at some point. You know, it's just because it's it's easier for me to transition into those things.
All right. Well, for people that haven't are not familiar with you, that if you're gaining the new audience this week, pitch them the show. Pitch them a hurricane show.
I don't even. I still don't have words to describe myself, and you think I would at this point.
You gotta talk about yourself.
Controlled chaos, mayhem, the party of your life.
The party of your life.
The party of your life. Yeah. Oh, you know what's funny is you can actually go on to YouTube, and I think I've posted it to my website and my Facebook page. Simone and I have a new show. Mm-hmm. Have you seen the Chinese New Year Festival dragons, the 2-person dragons?
Yeah, when you're in the costume. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We have one that lights up, and we do stunts off of each other and everything. It's actually really cool. It's one of the coolest things I've ever done on stage.
I like the sound of that. Anything with you and her is always entertaining. All the videos of you two are from any of the things you do. So,
are you dumb? We drink a lot.
Nothing wrong with that. I don't see a point of labeling people. People label me that all the time. I don't understand.
We're like, what are you and Simone's rehearsals like? I'm like, we drink a lot.
If you are listening right now, if you're not watching the webcam, make sure you subscribe to the Trib Live Radio YouTube page. The interview with Stone Cold will be up there as well. Lacey, as you can see her, stand up. Give a show off.
Where am I going?
Just stand up. She's looking great. She gave you a boob shot. She's blonde and in heels. She's exceptionally tall right now.
I'm sorry.
I'm just.
It's all a big fat lie.
I'm just busting your boobs.
Big hair, big heels. Busting my boobs.
Busting her boobs.
Don't bust it. They're new.
She looks great. She's a sweetheart. There's a reason why she has so many accolades, and the reason why she keeps getting brought back to Blush. So please go check it out. It's a great way.
The reason you still like talking to me.
All the reasons I like talking to her so I can bust her boobs. That's going to do it for me. It's been fun. Thank you to Stone Cold. Thanks to all the callers. Thanks to Mike, the producer. Coming up, we got, in just a matter of moments, the Pittsburgh Penguins over at Consol Energy Center press conference. It's free agent madness. Stay right here. It's Trib Live Radio.